What's up, YouTube? Okay, so a few days ago I did a video on this whole WallStreetBets versus Citron thing. If you haven't watched that, I'll summarize it real quick. Citron's a company who was shorting GameStop. Reddit thought it'd be funny to blow the stock up and cost the company billions of dollars. And so far they're doing that. You know, Citron borrowed the shares, sold immediately. They have to buy it back. They were planning to buy it back once the shares fall and make a profit. And now they're going to have to buy it at a huge loss. And so far I think not just Citron, but hedge funds in general have lost $3.3 billion shorting GameStop this year, which shouldn't be possible because it's a failing company, but Reddit is just blowing it up. So anyway, if you are not Citron and you're not a hedge fund and you bought into GameStop, you're pretty happy right now. I was fortunate enough to get back into GameStop when it was at around $73 a share, which at the time, I actually was worried that I was going to overpay and that I wasn't going to get past 73, which is ridiculous because at this current moment, it is currently at $300 a share, which keep in mind a few weeks ago, it was around $20 a share. So this is insane growth. And it's out of nowhere because GameStop is a failing company. And they shouldn't be growing that way. It's literally just Reddit pumping it up so Citron will lose money. There is no financial basis for the stock to be doing good. It's just meme. This is a meme and now everyone's buying the stock and the price is going up. But if you're someone like me who just bought into GameStop, you're pretty happy right now. But if you're Citron who's losing billions of dollars, you're really not that happy. But the thing is, Citron's an established company. And Reddit is just individual people blowing the stock up. So Citron's kind of wanting to fight back. They're trying not to lose billions of dollars, which is fair. But one thing I've noticed is that, if you go on the WallStreetBets subreddit, which I was actually on there the other day, and I noticed it was anytime, or at least for a while, there was anytime where if you post about GameStop, you'd at first get a bunch of downvotes immediately. Of course, then when actual people start seeing it, they start upvoting it. But it seemed every time you mentioned GameStop, buying GameStop, downvotes. But anytime you mention buying, AMC or BlackBerry, which is other meme stocks, upvotes. Which if you actually look at, who's posting, the buy AMC, buy BlackBerry, and upvoting those accounts, if you look at those accounts, it's not actual people on Reddit. It's people that were on Reddit, haven't used the account in an insanely long time, and then just randomly got back on Reddit to post about AMC. This has started to lead people to think that Citron might actually be buying Reddit accounts to get them to post about buying other stocks and selling GameStop so the price will fall and they can, not lose so much money. I kind of believe it myself because, this is one of the most popular, memes ever, especially, in the investment world. Might be the only meme in the investment world. But it's I don't know. It just seems weird that, out of the blue, there's a bunch of, Reddit profiles that haven't posted in forever that are suddenly, posting. And they're all posting about, hey, let's not buy GameStop. Let's go buy this stock instead, which is weird. But honestly, even with that, AMC, the stock has been blowing up a lot. I recently bought, a few shares of AMC just so I can, get in that game too. And I honestly can't believe that in 2021, I own GameStop and AMC shares. It's kind of ridiculous, but that's just the world we live in now. But I also noticed that a lot of, investment platforms, which the people buying GameStop are probably the people that are on, platforms like Robinhood, and the typical investment apps, because it's not established investors. It's mostly just regular people that happen to invest. So really with that, I've noticed especially Robinhood and I think TD Ameritrade too, we're actually making it harder to buy GameStop shares, which I understand. If a share grows insanely quickly, insanely fast, the trade gets halted. But I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about in general. Actually on Robinhood is if you go to buy it, sometimes they'll not process at first. They'll block it because too many people doing it. TD Ameritrade will, which it could just be that simple that too many people are actually going on. But I also think it might be reasonable to think that I think it's definitely possible that, they're trying to actually slow down the price of GameStop. They're trying to get people, they're trying to make it harder to buy so people stop buying it so fast so the price will drop so Citron won't lose so much money, and also a bunch of other hedge funds won't lose so much money. Keep in mind, these are billionaires and they're losing billions of dollars. I think one hedge fund lost 40% of their portfolio or something like that because they were planning to short GameStop and all this happened. And I really think, right now it's just beginning. They need to do something to slow this down, or these companies are going to lose more and more and more money, because a lot of So basically, like what's happening is like they sold the shares, they have to buy it back at a certain point because they borrowed the shares from someone, and when they borrowed it, they sold it immediately because they thought the price would go down, they're gonna pocket the difference. But now that's going up, they're gonna lose the money. So really, with like a company like Citron, who's like borrowed the shares, the price is going higher and higher and higher. The higher it gets, the more money they're gonna lose when they have to buy the share back. And honestly, like at this rate, unless they can get a follow, they're losing so much money. But also, once they start buying the shares back, the price will shoot up even higher. So even though right now GameStop's at $300, that's without like a lot of the hedge funds buying back the shares yet. Once that happens, the price is really probably going to go through the roof. And that's like the insane part about all this. Like, I don't think it's completely unreasonable to expect GameStop to hit $1,000 a share, which is absolutely insane that this is even happening. And it's also pretty funny this happening. But I think we're going to see more and more like this while like Citron and like other hedge funds get desperate. I think they're probably going to go more and more out there on Reddit. I think they're going to probably go more and more like make it harder for like, people, like me who are like, in investing but don't have like, huge portfolios, or just like trying to sell some stocks. I think they're gonna make it more difficult for us to actually like get in there and like actually buy these stocks. And I think we're gonna keep seeing more and more like that as Citron tries to protect themselves, tries to get other people to help them out. So what I really want to know is like, whose side are y'all on here? Let me know in the comments like what you think about this. Personally, I think it's hilarious and it's given me the chance to make a bunch of money. So I really want to know everyone else's opinion on this. Thank you so much for watching this video. And that's really all I gotta say. Oh, but before I go, I just remember, check out this app called Ibotta. Ibotta is giving you cash back on all your online purchases. If you shop online, Ibotta is literally giving you free money. It's a free app. Use my link in the description. Make sure you do that, and you'll get a bonus like capital to start off with. So if you want free money, check out my link in the description and download Ibotta. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.